Hello everyone. Happy Magical Monday, or whatever day that you are watching this. So Miss Rosie is not wanting to lay down, so she may be joining us today. Whew. So my question to you, I think we talked a little more about this last week too. We're going to talk more about it this week. How are you doing? Truly, I mean, like, please don't go into that spiritual bypassing where I'm doing okay, or, it's not good, but it'll be okay. Okay. Spiritual bypassing, right? Because, yes, I know it'll be okay. Because it's always going to be okay. This too shall pass, right? But sometimes it's important for us to feel our emotions, work through our emotions. I don't know about all of you. I feel like I've been talking about how I've been going through a lot lately. And this weekend was no different. We're doing a chakra cleanse right now. Me and some of the ladies. And Saturday was heart chakra day. From Friday night to Saturday morning, heart chakra day. No. Friday night to Saturday night, heart chakra day. One moment, please. Okay. And usually heart chakra day is more emotional. I get, I'm a little weepy, or I'm a little, like, more sensitive. And, yeah, that was not the case. On Saturday, I said I just need a disclaimer today. Please don't listen to any of the words or how I'm saying things. Please listen to what I'm saying, because things were not coming out gently. Yes, my new shirt. And thank you, Chrissy. So yes, we made these on Saturday, which was very interesting, going through all the cleanse. Hold on. So it's actually a peace sign. So if you can see the peace sign here in the circle. But I was asking Eric what he thought it was. And he goes, is it an aura? And so as I was putting it on today, I was like, oh, an aura of peace. I love that. So, which, yeah, this cleanse has been rough. And I'll talk a little more about that in a moment. But, so yes. So it's very interesting when I'm going through feelings, right? And maybe those feelings that we say are not good feelings, right? As a spiritual being, we're supposed to be all zen and calm and, be able to not have any emotions of anger or fear or... but we're still human. And so, yeah, sometimes we have anger. And sometimes we have fear, and we have worry, and we have all those other heavier emotions. Ma'am, no. Rosie, come on. Come on. Oh, you're going to come up here. Okay. Oh. And so, it's part of being human. It just really is. And the piece of the spiritual pieces, then, is that what we do with those. Like I said, just anybody I had contact with, I was like, I'm just having a moment. I'm trying to work through some heavy feelings that were, I think a lot of it was hurt, that was coming out as anger. She's just going to take the spotlight today. And so I'm just like, I'm trying to be really mindful of it. You don't want me to talk about this today? You want to talk about it? You want to take over? Okay. Just let me have my feelings, because not everybody, but a lot of people want to fix them. And I'm like, I just need this to burn off. And all of a sudden, we were outside last night, or Saturday night, and I'm like, I just need these to pass. Oh my goodness, I couldn't I was having trouble running through it. And all of my tools and even being outside and those things were just not helping. So I was trying to find new things. But all of a sudden it was like, and it just, and I went, what just happened? Look at my watch. Oh, yep, went into the throat chakra. So that was really interesting. Good, Michelle. I'm glad you're making big changes too. It's been a lot. And then as I was getting ready to come on here, the first video that pops up a lot on my reels or on my feed is a page that I tune into about the Schumans, because they give like a Schumans update. Oh my goodness. No wonder it was so rough. And Chrissy, I don't know why we keep doing these things when we, like these big cleanses, when we're already going through a cleanse the way it is. So this weekend, if you didn't see the Schumans, this weekend, I think they said for like 48 hours, the chart was more white than it was any other color, which just means that we were getting shook big time, which I kind of figured, because I think it was Saturday night, I couldn't sleep worth anything. I was just, my body was vibrating. So I think when the earth does this, it is kicking up those feelings, those emotions that we've been storing in our body somewhere. So yes, so whether you're going through a cleanse or you're just feeling the cleanse, please give yourself some kindness, some gentleness. Please don't spiritually bully yourself about, I should act like this, I should be doing this, I should be not feeling these feelings. Please don't do that, because then you're missing the healing piece that could come into it. Don't get stuck in it. Okay, that's the piece. I think Friday I was like, I need a cave. I just need a cave and go hide in, because I could feel it was going to be a really intense weekend. So maybe you need to isolate. Maybe you need to take a bath. Maybe you need to go outside. I finally got outside and got my garden ready for my plants. So I'll be planting this week, hopefully. Just going outside and getting my feet on the ground helped tremendously. Or just talking through it. Breathing. All of those things, all those tools, that's what we've been learning these tools for. So meditation, let's see, we have Soul Sisters this weekend, or I'm sorry, this week. Yoga is always amazing to help with that. Meditation, I think there's a sound journey this weekend. So all those things, yep, we have a sound journey on Saturday. So all of these things are meant to help us get more in touch with ourselves, get more in touch with how we're feeling, to be able to release and let go of things. Like I said, it was a big feeling weekend for me. So maybe I need to up some more of those things. Believe me, I will be doing a lot of heart chakra stuff this week, so I don't have to hopefully go through something as intense next Saturday, because it's a three week 21-day cleanse. So, and I had actually kind of forgot about it until one of the ladies had mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, we're going through that. So check in if you have had a lot of feelings. I know with Mother's Day, sometimes that's kind of rough for people. But what are those feelings, and what are they, why are they coming up? like, get really curious about it. Please don't judge and blame and do all of that, because that's not helpful. Yeah. All right, so I've been holding this stick because I want to remember to do this today, because again, if you've had a lot of stuff coming up, check in and let's blow all that in. And again, it's not about connecting or attaching back to the trauma or the event. Ooh, try again. There you go. Sometimes we slip and fall, right? Or we don't get where we want to. Thank you, Rosie, for that. Sorry, distracted. But yeah. So use this time to get curious of what it is that's asking to be released. That's asking, what are you asking for? So this weekend I made hibiscus tea, because traditionally for centuries that's been used for heart stuff. So, whew. Which I have some more today. Okay, so what is it that maybe came up for you this weekend, if you had big feelings this weekend, that has been coming up for you? Because remember, we don't want to just shove them back down, because that's what we've been doing, and I know that's kind of our default and what we go to, but in this time we're trying to clear and get clear. So, all right. So as you breathe in, if there's been a place that maybe you've been feeling some heaviness, maybe you've been feeling some aches or pains, breathe into those spots, grab those aches and pains, grab that heaviness, blow it into the stick. And again, breathing in. Yeah. And one more time, breathing in. Blowing it all out. Making space and room in your body to bring in some more pleasant, maybe some good feelings. Oh no, that is pretty big, Tony. I'm so sorry. Oh, big shifts and moves. So that sucks. That really sucks. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you, okay? Alright, so, and for those of you who can't see it, you know, shifts in employment. Whew, whether they were expected or not, they can still be rough. Or it can be very freeing, because I know you got some amazing things in the works. Okay, so, whew. Try not to blow the light out. Ooh, yum, thank you. And thank you for whatever you just released, because that was helping me too. And so, just so you know, by doing this is actually a little, aw. Yeah, I can imagine. Again, don't get stuck in that, okay, sweetie? Because that's not going to help you any. Alright, so, by blowing into this, we've actually been doing ritual. I don't know if you know that, to help move this energy and to release and let go. And we've really forgotten about ritual. So if you're having some of those big energies or those big feelings, those big emotions, and if they're not yours or they're really old, that's the stuff that was really coming up for me this weekend, was old stuff. What do you need? Think about maybe washing all that stuff away while you wash your hands, or while you're washing your hair, or coming just back to center. Okay, if you need any of that energy, bring it in, because remember, the fire is transmuting and transforming all of that energy back to love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you, flame. So, and then the reason we've been putting, that we quite often put our left hands on our heart and right hand on our belly, and we breathe into these spaces, is because it helps to bring in more of the rest and digest. Helps us get out of fight or flight, because when we're in fight or flight, which a lot of us are feeling, it's hard to shift the energy. It's hard to move the energy. I was talking with a dear friend this weekend, and I love therapy. I'm not talking anything about it. It's an amazing thing. But sometimes we keep talking about the old things over and over and over, and we get stuck in those. And one of the things that mainstream misses is that we need to turn off this fight or flight before we can really step into those new ways of being. So, tapping into that heart energy. And remember, our heart chakra is that divine love. That bigger love than our human stuff. I know in humans, we always think that our love comes from our heart, right? Oh, I'm so in love with him, or her, or them, or whomever. I love that cup of coffee, or that favorite meal. But this is more the divine love. That kind of human love comes more from our second chakra, our sacral. So, taking all this divine love and bringing it into our sacral. And remember, love is not a weakness. It is a superpower by all means. Giving yourself that permission to come into rest and digest. Good. So I was really debating and thinking about all of the things to do today. And so what I was instructed to do, or what a suggestion that came through. So it's going to be kind of a twofold here. Okay? So I want you to find your favorite breath. Whether it's just nice, deep, slow belly breaths. And remember, breathing in and breathing straight out without a pause in between is a great calming breath. Or it can move energies. Doing the 4-4-4-4 breath. So breathing in 4, holding 4, exhaling 4, holding 4. Breathing a 6-8. So you breathe in for 6, hold for a moment, and then exhale for 8, or whatever combination you want to do there. Just as long as your inhale is shorter than your exhale nice and long. Okay. So you decide what you want, what's working for you in this moment, and maybe you start a breath and that's not working, and that's okay. Then switch to another one. Okay. But while you're doing that, I am going to send some healing energy, some Reiki energy. And yes, it does work. And just take whatever it is that you need in this moment, in this space, in this place. Because remember, it's really how we respond to something rather than our reactions. Okay. So take a nice deep cleansing breath, breathing straight down into the belly and back out again. Yes, and they're just reminding me to remind you that when we breathe through our noses in and out, it creates okay, I can't think of the technical term, but the same thing that's in laughing gas. Yep, it's not there. Okay. So, but obviously when we breathe in through our nose, in and out of our nose, it helps us to feel good. Okay. So, yeah, my brain's still trying to search for it. So, just keep breathing in and out. Now I'm sending you this divine love and allowing it to go wherever it needs to. You start feeling your shoulders relaxing away from your ears, giving yourself permission to accept, giving your self permission to relax. Because that's a big piece. We forget to give ourselves permission. Allowing our breaths to slow down, our respiratory to slow down, to even out, asking our heartbeats to slow. That in this moment we are safe. I'm listening to The Future Humans by Lee Harris, and I forget the woman's name. But in it, they were talking about a little mantra about how love and peace, I'm not going to say it exactly the way they do, but love and peace surrounds me, embraces me. And there's one more. And I'm going to say fills me. I know that's not how they said it, but... And even if you don't remember, just having that intention of allowing love and peace to come in. Nice, deep, slow breaths. Good, 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 good. So I was going to stop, but the Reiki's still flowing, so we'll give it another couple of moments, another couple of breaths. And remember, you can come back to this. So I don't know if you just heard my stomach. But that's when the stomach gurgles like that, it means that the body is slowing down, it is resting, it is starting to digest, so that parasympathetic system is kicking in. And my stomach is making lots of noises, so really shifting that energy. All right. Give you that last little bit of love. So please remember to be kind and gentle with yourself. No spiritual bullying for having feelings or emotions. Sometimes we just gotta let those emotions filter through. I know one of our elders, and I say that very lovingly, and he's been doing this work for a long time. He had a little outburst over the week, I think he said, where, you know, he got angry with someone. So it's all coming up. It's all part of it. It's not fun feeling those emotions and those feelings, but it happens. Again, just be mindful, just be aware of them. Yeah. I love you all so very much. Thank you for spending a few moments with us today. Hope you feel better. Hope to see you at Trinity, because we got some really amazing things coming up and really amazing practitioners. So much love and gratitude, and we will see you next time.